Hello everybody, I'm Matt White and welcome to FYI right here on the Real Estate Channel. My guest today is Paul Aragones from Premium Garden Esthetics. I got that right, I think?
Yes,
excellent. So let me get an idea. You'll show up at someone's house, they'll have something in mind, you'll look at it. Is that how it works type of thing?
Yes, it is. Typically, whenever people are interested, we create a beautiful consultation. With the consultation, we have a better feel of what the client wants and also for the clientele that we're trying to pursue.
Now how did you yourself get into this?
It's actually really interesting. Someone actually gave me a bonsai for my birthday before.
Nice.
And I was really interested. And then since I was so interested, I learned the techniques and the elegance about it, and as well as how to grow it as well.
Now what's popular? What are most clients going for these days?
Mostly people like to have low maintenance plants. Low maintenance to no maintenance. The thing is though, there's not a garden out there that is no maintenance.
Right.
Because everything does require some form of maintenance such as water or de-weeding.
So my horticulture is not exactly up to snuff as they say, but what type of a plants are we talking about here for low maintenance?
It all depends on the situation as well as the growing conditions, such as junipers or cedars, which is a nice possible things. But if we want to have something more of the wow factor or the curb appeal, we want to have something with vibrance, with color, or with texture.
Which I guess if you're selling a home would be great to have a brand new setup and you would be much more curb appeal, much more visually appealing to a new potential buyer.
Absolutely, absolutely. We want to be able to have the wow factor of any type of garden.
I was checking out your website and I read something about Ikebana. Am I saying that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Tell us a little bit about that. What is that?
Ikebana is actually a specialty floristry and it originated from Japan. It involves a lot of elegance as well as simplicity in the design.
So how would that be implemented, say, in someone's garden?
It actually is more focused towards the inside of a home or an apartment or condo. Special key areas such as the living room, the kitchen, and also the bathroom are key locations to make a great first impression.
So you guys do inside stuff as well?
Yes, we also do that as well.
So tell me a little bit about that, because you sort of picture just, the outside gardens and things like that.
Well, the inside and outside work harmoniously together. For the outside, we want to create the best first impression, which is the curb appeal, because we want to be able to create good vibrations before entering the homes. When people have that good vibrations, they want to be able to see beautiful plants, great architecture within the house itself.
Now let me ask you about the design process itself. I'm sure the client has some input into that, but do you go to a place, take a look, and immediately it pops into your head, this would look good here, this would look good here? How does that work?
It's all about the vision. What looks good for the type of clientele, because we want to be able to make the best first impression over a wide range of clientele.
It's interesting because we talk to stagers here on the show who bring furniture in and clean places up and make it look ready to go. And that's strictly interior. And I know you guys do a lot of exterior stuff as well, but I guess that would be more permanent.
Yes, that's what we call something called landscape staging, because we want to be able to relate the outside to the architectural features, such as a beautiful planter or a specific type of plant.
Now you guys do, I read as well, you guys turn hardscapes into landscapes. Tell us a bit about what that means.
For the hardscapes, meaning the addition of benches, arbors, pergolas, just to add a little bit of a touch and a flair to it.
So, okay, so basically like a hardscape, in my opinion, would be what? Like, what is a hardscape?
Hardscapes would be anything that is non-living, such as pergolas, arbors, beautiful benches and seating, because when people want to go outside, they want to be able to relax and to collect themselves. And if we can create that environment, then that's the best possible solution that we can come with.
Yeah, I noticed like in my neighborhood in Burnaby, a lot of people that are just going with, gravel in their front yards lined by wood. I guess just to, that's your zero maintenance you'd be talking about.
Yes.
And you obviously wouldn't recommend that type of a thing. Is there ways to get around, like, can you do low maintenance and still make it like almost zero? Is there some way to do that?
To some extent, there are a lot of plants that do require some maintenance, but are drought tolerant, as well as for the maintenance aspect, we don't have to trim it or anything like that.
Do you ever get requests, I guess, that you actually can't do? Like someone recommends something to you or says something, I'd like this, and you're just like, it's not going to work.
I actually had those situations before, but the thing is, though, I want to be able to save the client as much money as possible.
Right.
But there hasn't been anything that has stumped me yet.
Now, just out of curiosity, who are you dealing with? Who are typically the clients that you're dealing with?
Basically anything or any property that has plants, trees, or shrubs, which is basically any single place, we also appeal to homeowners of the apartments and condos because we live in an urbanized society. And if we can soften that urban society with a bamboo fountain or with some sort of a vegetation, it completes from the inside to the outside to the inside again.
So what is your mission statement, I guess, for the future? What would you guys like to accomplish with your company? The beautification of everybody's place,
Exactly,
I guess.
exactly. We want to make everything so beautiful because there's a lot of benefits, which is the added value, obviously, to the building itself. Whatever is invested with the landscape, that's upon full return value, as well as the therapeutic advantages as well. People tend to be more happier inside a beautiful garden.
Yeah, not only that, but I guess there's the environmental aspects as well. Now, Paul, for people that are watching this and are thinking to themselves, my gosh, this sounds like a fantastic idea, how do they get a hold of you? How do they find out your personal information?
Well, it's pretty much easy. They could actually access it from the internet. www.gardenesthetics.com, and aesthetics is spelled with an E-S-T-H-E instead of the A-E-S, like the nail aesthetics.
Right,
but we don't do nails, though.
Ah, right, no nails. And telephone number they can get a hold of you on?
Yes, anyone can contact me with my cell phone, which is 778-549-3020.
Well, Paul Aragones, it's very interesting to have you on there, and it's making me think about all the different things I can do in my garden without, of course, lifting a finger. Thanks very much for coming on FYI, and best of luck in the future, sir.
Thank you so much.